Guys, this is Mystify MC and I'm back with another video after a long time. So the first thing I have to tell you, this video is about the Minecraft 1.16 pre-release 2, and the only difference between the pre-release 2 and the pre-release 1 is that in the pre-release 2 there are no crashes, whereas in the pre-release 1 there are a few crashes in the first world and things. If you have seen other YouTubers videos, they must have told you that there were some crashes in the start, and if you use those words that have crashed and press recreate on the pre-release 2, they won't work because those files are corrupted. Now, why I wasn't uploading? Because my computer wasn't there and now I got it, and as you can see it is upgraded and I have better FPS now. So let's continue to the Nether update just in a second after I show you some common updates that have come by. So first of all, let's go back over here. So I haven't spawned the villagers yet because I wanted to show the mushrooms and everything first. So let's start this. Now first of all, you can now milk mushrooms and the normal cows in creative mode, just like so. Now they haven't fixed these bugs, but you will get hundreds of milk buckets like this in creative mode. But while you are doing the same with a bowl, now in creative mode you can also get stew from the mushrooms, as you can see. Now I got a lot of stew. And the last thing I wanted to show you over in this bucket section and all this is, if you take a water bucket and take this, what do you call this, a infinite water source or any water source, and pick it up in creative mode, it will give you another water bucket. And now if you spam click over here, you will not get many water buckets in your inventory because you already have one water bucket. Now the villager thing I was talking about is, if a villager is hit by lightning, we all know this, that they are converted into witches. But what we didn't know is, if they were like, now the feature that was added is a villager when hit by lightning and turned into a witch, that exact witch which was a villager before would never despawn. You don't need to put it as a name tag, anything, it will just not despawn. And I'll show you that just in a second by using the command slash summon a lightning bolt I want you to do. Yeah. As you can see, all three were converted into witches, and now they have fire resistance, so they'll stay like this. And we'll go to the nether and come back and we'll check on them if they have despawned or not. Okay, so now for the nether things. Now first of all, what they have added in the nether are minor changes, but also they make a big impact on the game. So let's go in. Now we have a pretty decent spawn, actually a very lucky spawn in the nether right here. I'll show you all the changes. Now all the zombified piglin would not attack these hoglins just like in the start, just like these people do. These people, I don't know why they are not attacking them right now, but they aren't. So these dudes won't attack these unless something happens, or I don't know. So next thing that was added is two new game rules, and these are very cool game rules to just tell you. Like just imagine that you want your friend to get in trouble. So what you want to do is punch a piglin, a zombified piglin, and it'll get mad at you. But the difference would be that you would use your brain and use the game rule slash game rule and then universal anger. yes, universal anger set to true. Defaultly, this game rule always is disabled. So whenever you put this game rule to true, if I punch a piglin, the piglin would be angry on all the players on the server or in the world. So that's pretty cool. If you wanna prank your friend or something, just get the piglins into your house by luring them to you and then disconnect. And whenever he spawns in his house, the piglins will try to kill him. He will try to put on his gold armor, but nothing will happen and they'll always stay angry. Now, another game rule is that have you ever thought while in the nether you punched a piglin and then died? And then when you go back there, the piglin is still angry on you for some reason. I'm talking about these glitch. Now that can be changed. Sometimes they're not angry, sometimes they're angry. If you want to make it normal, then just do the command /game rule, and then what you want to do is forgive dead players. Now in this, if I die to a piglin or even if I die somehow, then the piglin wouldn't attack me again at all. So that's pretty cool to me too, and that will actually help us because if you die in the nether, then you can get your stuff back easily instead of going through the trouble of fighting these piglins again and again, because they are very annoying, just to be truthful. And that was almost it for this video, but I have a few more things that I want to say that they have patched up. For example, these dudes would attack you if you're not wearing gold armor, but these like children sometimes in the old snapshot used to attack each other for some reason, but they were not supposed to. So that's now fixed, and that's pretty great because then they don't fight you, especially the small hoglins that there are. Okay, and that's it for the nether update, and I think the new and version 1.6, the release, would be coming anytime soon because the pre-release 2 without the bugs have been done, and I think that's it. Yeah, like some people will report a few bugs after finding them, and that's it. The new version would be done. And now let's go and check on the witches. Why am I here? Okay, that was weird. Okay, yeah, we are back. So, as you can see, the witches did not despawn till now. And that was a pretty wrong time because these animals should, these witches should have despawned till now because I went to the nether. Now, I will check on them again after a few hours and show you guys have they despawned or not. So the cut in the video starts now, I guess. Okay guys, so I am on this screen because while I was waiting I realized that I can show you the different features and a little bit changes too in the snapshot, of course. So if I go on create new world, if you remember from the previous snapshots like the 2022 20W22A, this area used to stay a little blank, and now there are different packs for these. Like we can data packs are basically the resource packs, so you can add them from the start of the like world. So if you want another data pack, you can just put it in the start and you will spawn in the nether. So that'll be pretty cool. And overall it has been changed a little bit, and in more world options then this opens up, and this is also a little bit different. If we go on different types, world types, and the caves and floating things all are there, so those two were added. But if you go on edit, Now in edit worlds there is also a different screen, and this looks very clean from before, just to be true. Now these things you can search for them. I'm not going to explain these right now, so you can see them. And yep, now let's check on the witches and cut to the next clip. Okay guys, I am back and I am just going to check on the witches, and the witches have not despawned. Wow, that's great. That means it actually works. The witches that are made due to lightning will never despawn. And some easy things, like if you want to milk a mushroom cow while making a YouTube video in creative, you won't mess up like me. Yeah, like before in my old video 5 things about Minecraft, if you see, I have actually messed up in this thing and I couldn't get the stew out of the mushroom. So that's it for today guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to me. Please just subscribe and leave a like. It would help me out a lot. Really, a lot. Okay, bye.